All right, this week's U.S. Air Force Air Assault Play of the Week goes to Nicky Rowe and Javier Obregon again. Now here they are in an empty formation. We have motion to the right. It's 4th and 2. Their backs against the wall. Obregon looks off the receiver, hits number 1, Tony Ping Pong, and they go 57 yards to pay dirt. Good job, gentlemen. This week's U.S. Army leadership goes to Clint Finley from Los Fresnos. Now, Coach Finley, he played college ball in Nebraska. He also played for the Kansas City Chiefs. And in his second year, he's taking Los Fresnos back into the playoffs. Good job, Coach Finley.
I can be kind of intense, at times, but I try to be as positive as I possibly can. Sometimes it's kind of hard to be too positive, but you have to be one of those guys who can energize people and get them to do what you need them to do at the same time. I think the more you win, the more motivated they are, If you can win and stay positive and try to make it as much fun as you can out here in practice, then it's not such a drudgery, and I can't say that sometimes it's not a drudgery, but at the same time, we try to make it as much fun as we can. Well, we just talk about it all the time, and just understand that it's always going to be there. You're always going to have adversity, and whether it's a football game or life, how are you going to respond to it? And if you got a plan set in place for when it comes, you just got to make sure that you are, that you stick to your plan whenever it comes. I just try to emulate some of my heroes, people like Tom Osborne, my dad, Charlie McBride, Dick Vermeil, some of those people that I've had the great opportunity to be around, and I try to use some of the things that they've done to be successful, and they were all successful. Well, I guess you could say I'm a younger head coach, but I learned from some of the old school coaches, so I guess you could say I'm a younger old school coach because I do it the old way, and some people like that, some people don't, but it's been pretty successful so far since I've been here at Los Fresnos, and hopefully it just gets better.
Congratulations, Coach Finley. Now, coming back from the break, we'll go over the picks for the playoffs.
Looking for a bit of indulgence? Look no further than the new chocolate chip frappe from McCafe. Every bit as delicious as the McCafe frappes you love, only this one has a bit more wow. Bits of chocolate chips in every sip. Blended into mocha and caramel, all topped with a double drizzle of chocolate and sweet caramel. You've never had a frappe like this. Better get your hands on one quick, because it's only here for a little bit. The simple joy of the perfect sip.
A lot of people don't know who we are, what we do. These girls showed up one day all dressed up, and they thought it was a dance hall. We wanted people to know that we're building materials. Mott's cash and carry building materials. People come in and they're surprised. Man, you guys have got great deals. I didn't know you was here. I mean, we've been here for over 40 years. And you thought the good old days were gone forever? We're still here. Mott's cash and carry building materials. It's not a dance hall,
Hi, we're the Donna High School Varsity Cheerleaders, and you're watching The Huddle on 956 Sports and Fox 2. Let's go!
Thanks to the Donna Redskin cheerleaders for bringing us back, and hope you enjoyed your homecoming celebration this past week. It's everybody's favorite portion of the show, the pick segment, where we all bust out our crystal balls and see who can have the best record. Gentlemen, are we ready to start?
We're ready.
All right, here we go. Mercedes versus Alice. Coach, I'm going to go with you on this one.
It's a playoff. Mercedes gets an easier team this week. I'm going with Mercedes in this one.
I will take the Tigers as well. Doc?
Alice is on a roll, but they made their bones in the second half of the season against average teams. I think the Tigers, coming off a win against Michigan, look good.
Corpus Christi Miller is taking on the Ed Cow Chelsea Yellow Jackets. Doc?
Again, Miller won late. They beat Ray. They got in, but that Cavs really should have no trouble. Miller is explosive, but they make a lot of mistakes.
Ed Chelsea's got a lot to prove. I'll take the Yellow Jackets.
I'm going with the black and gold.
There you go. Mission Vets taking on Flower Bluff. Coach?
Oh, Mission Vets. This is tough for Mission Vets. So I'm going with Flower Bluff in this one.
Wow, going against Dave Gilpin and the gang? You're not the only one, Coach. I'll take Flower Bluff as well.
The only thing that gives me hope that Vets can compete is that they can score. I'm probably going to pick Flower Bluff, but Vets can get up and down the field.
United and Sherryland, a rematch of last year's playoffs. Coach?
You know, Sherryland has a lot to prove this year. They don't want to be one and done. I'm going with the Rattlers in this one.
All right, Doc?
Yeah, I feel like Sherryland's going to get some revenge for losing in by-district to United. United goes up and down the field, 423 yards, but they don't score. They're only 3-7. Sherryland should kill them.
Reminds me of the old Houston Oilers team. I'll take the Sherryland Rattlers as well. McCallum Memorial and Harlingen, a rematch, well, not a rematch, but two squads that each went 3 rounds deep last season.
Yeah, it's good. It's real good. Memorial probably has a chance to dominate the line of scrimmage. Harlingen probably a little more explosive. It's a total pick 'em, man. It's a throw-up.
I like the explosiveness of the Cardinals. I will go with the Cardinals on this one.
Harlingen's got their momentum back, so the Cardinals win this one.
All right, La Feria and Raymondville getting together.
Yeah, it is a rematch. Rainbow beat them earlier in the year, and I'm going with Rainbow again, the Bearcats.
I'll take the Bearcats on this one as well.
Bearcats scoring a lot, giving up a lot. Once a team gets in like La Feria, you never know. I think Raymondville probably wins. They're playing at home.
Another rematch, Port Isabel and Lyford. I like Port Isabel on this one. Late in the season, you know that they always seem to pick up momentum.
Yeah, the Tarpons, they're a playoff team. I'm going with the Tarpons in this one.
I don't see PI losing to Lyford unless Scott Arnold has a great game, which he might.
Wow. Weslaco East, will they rebound off the loss to McAllen Rowe, taking on Brownsville Vets?
Yeah, Brownsville Vets is one of those teams that you don't want to sleep on. They're solid. They believe in themselves. That's going to be a very tough game.
All right, and your pick is?
Who's playing again? I think I'd go for East.
He's going for East. The conductor of the Brownsville Vets Express?
Yeah, you know, I've been a bandwagon for both teams. I like both Vets and Weslaco East, right?
Oh.
It's going to be a tie, number 8.
But no, Weslaco East will win this one. The Wildcats are just too tough.
I'm taking Brownsville Vets in this one. Is that a smell of upset in the air? I like the Vets in this one, and I'm not sure why, but I'll take the Chargers picking up a victory here. Weslaco and Los Fresnos.
Neither team looked good the last week. Who is going to get back on track? I feel like Weslaco, when it comes playoff time, has a few tricks up its sleeve. I think they might squeak by.
I'll take the experience of Tony V as the conductor for the Panthers, and I'll take the Panthers.
Yeah, that's all you have to say. Tony V is there. I'm going with Weslaco.
Edinburgh Economides and Del Rio. I like the Jaguars in this game.
Well, the Jaguars made it happen the other night out in Palmview. Marco Montano, Andy Duarte, all these guys that have worked hard for all these years to make the playoffs, don't be satisfied. Del Rio's a tough game, but they can compete with them.
And your pick is?
My pick is, I have to pick, that's my home group. Now. I don't have to pick them. I think Del Rio's going to win, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Economy score.
You know, Coach Bain's done a good job with Economy, the Jaguars, right? But Del Rio is too tough. I'm going with Del Rio.
Edinburgh North they are taking on the Eagle Pass at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. I can tell you many of the district and playoff dreams that have come to an end at the Alamo Dome. Doesn't happen for the Cougars this week.
Alamo Dome's a jinx for Valley teams, right? And, it's tough to play there, but, I'm going with Edinburgh North in this one. I think they'll upset Eagle Pass.
Rolling with the Cougars. Yeah. Doc?
They're only a 500 team. They got beat by Del Rio 49-0. Eagle Pass is not that good. If North can get up there and pretend like they're not playing in a giant warehouse, they'll be all right. The Alamo Doom is the worst thing ever, and I just wish they were playing anywhere else than that.
All right, I'll take the Cougars as well. Rowe and Harlingen South. Tell me how good this game is going to be.
It's the best game of the week, man. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a lot of points. South's defense is probably better than Rowe's. They played the first week of the season. It was 24-16 South. Expect something right along those lines again.
All right, and your winner is South.
I can't pick against Rowe. Rowe's the team, man. Rowe has got the magic right now. Warriors!
I will ride with Doc Selber's pick and take the Warriors.
Javier Obregón, he's a man. I mean, he's going to make things happen. Rowe will beat Harlingen South.
If you can stop Javier Obregón, you can stop the Rowe Warriors. Right. Exactly. Mission versus Corpus Christi Ray. I like the Eagles. I like the way they're going to rebound and handle business.
They better rebound because Ray can score 43 a game. The problem is a team like that takes you out of what you want to do. Mission's got to score first. They got to play mistake-free football. 5 turnovers against Mercedes killed them. I think they get the win, but they're going to have to really hustle to do it.
Ray can throw the ball. I mean, they're a passing team. But Mission Eagles, I mean, they moved down from 5A to 4A. I'm going with Mission in this one.
Laredo Alexander and Donna getting together. The Redskins, do they have one last hurrah as one single team?
Donna will roll over Alexander.
I'll take the Redskins as well.
Alexander had a poor start. It's got it together, lost to two Valley teams. I don't think they can hang with the Redskins. I really don't. Even though they did beat United by 12 on Friday.
Last but certainly not least, Hidalgo taking on Kingsville King.
Yeah, you know, these are the big schools in 3A, right? Hidalgo's pretty tough. Kingsville's pretty tough. Both of them dropped down from 4A to 3A. You know, I'm going with Kingsville in this one.
You're taking the King. I will go with the Pirates on this one. I like what Scott Ford has done. 7-3 on the season, but they've got the potential to go even further.
Kingsville is a lot like Miller. You know, they have some explosive kids, but they're prone to making mistakes. I feel if Hidalgo can establish any kind of ground game and they get a solid effort out of Patterson, they can win that game.
All right, we'll see how it rolls. Good luck to all the teams. To the teams that didn't make it, we appreciate your cooperation with the Huddle all season long. And I got to give a special shout out to the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers, who have invited me to MC their community pep rally on Thursday night. Boys, you should come along. I'll pick up dinner if you want to come along.
Is that right?
We'll make that happen.
Yeah.
Don't forget to log on and visit facebook.com/956sports and visit the website 956sports.com. You've been watching The Huddle, brought to you by 956sports.com and served by McDonald's on Fox 2. Chris Wallace is up next with more Fox action.
You got it this time. We got it.
We got it.
George Wallace.